Ah, the olden days. A time of heavy industry and good old-fashioned smog. Nobody worried about the environment, even though they couldn't see it. Ideas like global warming, pollution, and the ozone layer hadn't been invented yet. People lived out their short lives, polluting in blissful ignorance, then died. Fast forward to the end of the 20th century, and the effects are starting to show. Melting ice caps, freak weather, rising temperatures, Bono, it's a pretty bleak picture. So we all need to do something about it. World leaders do their bit, signing the Kyoto Protocol. Meanwhile, ordinary people like us start to make changes too. We insulate our lofts, fit double glazing, use energy-saving light bulbs, recycle our rubbish. Easy! World saved! Well, not quite, because we're still spending most of the day at work in our big energy-wasting offices. But there are solutions. At Urban Splash, we want to do our bit. We're all about recycling great buildings, turning iconic old ones into sustainable new ones. We're going to use a brilliant building from our industrial past and turn it into something super green and super new. Urban Splash can give you a nicer environment, a cleaner conscience, and a reduced energy bill. But how? We hear you cry. We've just flown our top energy consultant, Professor C. Webster, back from Japan to explain how.
First things first, we recycle the building. We don't waste resources on building a new structure. Smashing! Then we look at a gazillion new things with the design to save energy. The windows are glazed and set back from the walls to prevent heat loss. Regulating temperature in a building is not an easy task. Often some parts can be too hot and others too cold. There would be a lot of wasted energy to have two systems to cool down or warm up a building. Eureka! Why not install unique Japanese green technology to do both simultaneously? The water-cooled WR2 system in Fort Dunlop is the most environmentally friendly and efficient air conditioning system on the planet, bar none! It maximises heat recovery to provide as much free energy as possible, saving you money on your bills. It's ingenious!
But it doesn't stop on the inside. We've given Fort Dunlop a new roof, and it's green too. A grassy roof provides brilliant insulation, helping to keep Fort Dunlop warm in the winter and cool in the summer. And the green roofs provide a habitat for wildlife that you wouldn't normally see on top of offices, like birds and squirrels, rabbits, seals. Okay, not seals. But the species that like green roofs best is people. The roof is a great place for you to relax on your lunch break. Lovely. And the ideas don't stop with a building. Fort Dunlop is going to offer you the chance to join its carbon neutral scheme, but only if you want to. So for every chunk of CO2 we produce, we'll put money into projects that help cut CO2 emissions somewhere else in the world, like solar energy in Sri Lanka. At Fort Dunlop, we do it all for you. It's even going to have its own bus so you don't have to drive and pollute your way into the city. And just think, if all offices were like Fort Dunlop, what would the world be like? A green and pleasant place, a Birmingham for tomorrow, for our children, and our children's children, and our children's 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 children, and their pets, and maybe the seals.